If you wanna get to heaven, you got to raise a little hell. Hello everybody, I am John Coffey.
And I'm Matt.
And you're watching
Matt Reviews. And
we are still trucking along this muggy summer in complete misery.
I don't think I want to watch the more campy movies. I mean, it's just like over and over and over.
Well, today it's not a break from the campiness, because this movie is definitely, I would classify it as campy and funny.
But it's not.
But it's not a cheesy movie. This time we're going into the world of documentaries.
Oh God!
As we review
Jesco,
the Dancing Outlaw. If you wanna get to heaven, you got to raise a little hell. Now,
we'll probably get sued for that too.
Yeah, I don't know who sung this one, but
Gene Simmons, he will sue us.
If you know the name Jesco White, then you're part of a club that loves Jesco.
Jesco.
Or you watch the documentary The Wild Wonderful Whites of West Virginia. But more likely, almost everyone knows who Jesco White is now from either seeing this documentary or seeing the White's documentary. The one we're reviewing is the original, the first one about Jesco White and his family. This is Dancing Outlaw. If you don't know who Jesco White is, or if you just want to hear the plot synopsis, anyways, Jesco White is basically this crazy, wild man who lives in West Virginia.
What's it called? Schizophrenic.
I don't know what he is, man. Dad was a tap dancer. That's weird. His dad was a tap dancer.
His grandpa was a tap dancer.
Something like that. But his dad was killed.
Yeah.
In a gun battle, which I talk about in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And he took his daddy's shoes and is now becoming a dancer of his own. And that is the story of Jesco White.
He also has 3 personalities.
Yeah, we'll talk about that here in a minute, though. So, let's get into the review, Matt. What did you think of Dancing Outlaw?
This is one of the most craziest movie I've ever seen in my life, except for Public Captivity.
Or Splatter Farm.
Splatter Farm. Or Splatter Farm. But not that kind of crazy. I'm talking about, like, personality crazy. He's... What?
Just focus on the review,
Sorry. Jesco White is a nut.
He's a crazy man. He, as you were saying, his wife in the documentary says that he has 3 personalities.
One is Jesco. He says he's the evil one.
He's the devil himself, as she likes to put it.
And then there's Jesse.
Jesse, who's the sweetest man she's ever met.
And then there's Elvis, who you have to shut up until he gets done playing his music.
What makes this documentary so awesome is just Jesco as a character, man. He doesn't seem real.
No, I'm like, how is this possible?
He's such a wild man, dude. He's just like one of the first things you see in the movie is him talking about his wife. He's like, I took that knife and I put it for her throat and I said, woman, if you want to live and see another day, you better start frying my eggs better. I'm tired of eating them sloppy, slimy eggs. I'm just like, this guy is a nutter. But he's so captivating. You can't stop. Once you start that documentary, you cannot turn it off until it's done. Because he's such an interesting person.
Oh, God. And there was this one funny part in there. They were talking about his sunglasses. It was in... Yeah, he says, I let this one guy use my sunglasses.
His brother.
Yeah, he said, I was going to let my brother use my sunglasses. And then I was like, oh, I forgot my sunglasses. So I have to go back and get them. Right? He says... then his wife says, no, you can get them tomorrow. We're already almost home. Says, I gotta go get my sunglasses. No, we're already here. And then he says, woman, if you don't go get my sunglasses,
no.
Huh?
It's remember she's like, I want to go home and go to sleep. He's like, you are gonna be sleeping in a coffin if you don't turn this car around. I'll blow your brains all over this dashboard.
Oh yeah.
And then she turned the car around, and then I apologized to her and said, honey, I didn't mean to say that. That's what, drugs and alcohol do to your brain. Yeah, I mean, this is just, it's one of those movies, man, that, like, it's really short. It's about, what, 45 minutes, probably? Really hard to get...
It's probably not going to be the longest review in the world, either.
No. Really hard to get a hold of, too. It's out of print. We're not going to say how we got a hold of it. But, it's well worth tracking down if you get my point. You know?
It's pretty funny.
I loved it, personally.
And there also is a couple of sad parts.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's serious moments in it, but, like, what classifies this for me for being summer camp is just Jesco's stories.
Yeah.
Like, when he talked about going to the, what was it, juvenile?
Yeah, juvenile.
That was hilarious.
Then Jesco does it again and says, Jesco, you gone and done it again. Yep.
Sure, I guess I did. Well, you know, he's doing it in line. he's just such a fascinating person, man. And, like, you've not seen the white one, so I can talk about it for just briefly for a few seconds. The problem I have with it is it shows Jesco in a much darker light. Like, all he does is take drugs and
drink.
And is a recluse, and that stuff's probably true to a degree, but this documentary focused more on his personality and less on his actions. That's what made it better, in my opinion. Like when he's arguing with his wife on the front of their house.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm trying to stay happy. I'm a happy person. I just want to dance and make people have good times. And he's like, I don't want this stuff in my movie. Remember that? She's like, it's not gonna be in your movie. It's gonna be in your biography. He's like, if you can't keep me from being happy, I'm gonna do something about it.
Yeah.
He's just such a fascinating person.
Also, I don't mean to laugh at this one part, but he said his dad was in mad shape, right? And then this one guy pushed his dad. He said, I don't know what happened to him. I just took him down to the ground and started patting him in the face. I was like,
one of my favorite things he's talking about is when he's talking about huffing, what was it? Airplane glue and lighter fluid.
Yeah.
And he's like, it was a body of a beautiful woman. She looked to be about 1920 with a head of a rattlesnake. Kept doing this.
I was like, ah.
He's such a crazy man. It's just.
Oh yeah, did you? You probably need to tell him who when you're Creepy Kentuckian and.
Yes. I've been, I'm a big fan of deadpit.com, and I had heard them say.
You haven't let me listen to it yet.
I had heard them say on the on their show 100 times, give us $20 and we'll rock for your party.
Mm-hmm.
Never knew where it came from until I saw this documentary. Very beginning of the movie. He's like, this is my guitar player, and I'm Jesco White. Give us $20 to rock for your party. And he starts tap dancing. I love it. Love it.
Also, you said that Jesco was at a convention.
I don't know about that. That's just what I thought I heard someone say, but
I don't know.
I don't know either. So best to not talk about it because don't want to give out wrong information.
Jesco, if you're watching this, I hope you know. I hope you don't know where we're at.
I hope you do see it because I'm a huge fan.
I don't want him to come down and pull our brains out.
I don't think he would do that. He's a. What was that?
Water.
It's so weird because as crazy as he is, seemingly crazy. I mean, who knows? We don't know how crazy he really is because it's a documentary. They're showing the craziest moments of what they filmed. He's charming at the same time,
Yeah, he's pretty funny.
And he's a funny guy where you're like, I would almost hang out with that dude,
I think I would.
With his Elvis collection and.
Yeah. Also, when they talk about what happened with his father and stuff, when he said his brother got shot in the eye, you can tell.
He got shot in the throat.
Also, if you look real close at Jesco's neck, he has a scar across where he got shot.
It's just one of those movies, man, where you're just watching and like, wow. They seem like Jesco and his whole entire family seem like movie characters, like people you would not run into in real life until you see the White documentary, which they just look like every other hillbilly that lives around here, around next to us. He was constantly selling mass games.
You just had to bring it up. You better turn this thing off right now.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know what more to say about it other than like, I mean, there's several reasons why the movie's out of print. It was a PBS documentary that uses a lot of copyrighted music. And I think that's one of the big reasons it's having trouble coming. It has trouble coming back out because they use like what? You Want to Get to Heaven, Sweet Home Alabama. No, they use Freebird. Which that's a funny scene too. They're out there just raising hell. And the white sister almost runs the cameraman over.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
That's all I gotta say about that now, man. The version we saw, wink, 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 wink.
Yeah. Shut up.
Also,
yeah, you don't need to know.
Also included something Matt didn't watch, but I watched, which probably, with God's honestly, fit better into this than The Dancing Outlaw, would be The Dancing Outlaw 2, Jesco Goes to Hollywood, which I do not recommend very much, as it's probably 90% staged. And let's just say that Jesco and his wife are not the best of actors. It just talks about how he went and was on the Roseanne show and stuff like that. And, you know, it's interesting, but it fails in comparison to the original Dancing Outlaw.
Dancing Outlaw is a good movie.
Dancing Outlaw is awesome, so, you know, go out there and do you some searches and try to find you a copy of the Dancing Outlaw under, like, well.
Don't start. Don't start.
Supposed to give you a little wink on that one. You know what I'm saying? We do not condone pirating movies.
You gonna get us arrested.
Actually, I really don't condone pirating movies. Only, I'll say this.
No.
No.
Shut up.
I'm gonna say this. I say if the movie is out of print and you can't get a copy of it and you want to see it, then you have no other choice. That's all I'm gonna say about it. I'm not gonna say do it or don't.
Is that the police? I think it
Buddy,
is.
you can tell that I buy most of my stuff. I mean, I have a large collection of movies and anime and TV shows. Exactly, I have all 10 minutes on DVD. Who else does that? Anyways, we've gone way off topic. Back to Dancing Outlaw. You got anything else you'd like to say about this documentary, Matt?
I think we should just go ahead and rate it.
Alright. I don't think we should do the cheese thing for this one.
Yeah,
That'd be
this one's
weird.
not really cheesy.
Yeah, it's a weird one to put. Like, I want to put it in summer camp. I think Matt agrees with me after he watched it why I want to put it in there. Because it's definitely
cheesy.
And a lot of fun, you know. But it's real, so to call it
cheesy, it's not really appropriate.
It's hard to do, yeah. So, what are you going to give The Dancing Outlaw out of 5?
I'll give it a 4.
4. Nice. Why not 4.5 or 5? Like, was something about it that just kind of...
No, I'll give it a 4.
Just that's what you felt?
I guess I'll give it a 4.5.
Well, no, I'm not trying to get you to change your opinion. I'm just saying...
I seriously don't know why.
There's a reason you gave it a 4. I mean...
Well, I just wish it was longer.
Nah, I get your point there. I'll probably... You know what? I think I'll agree with you, because I do agree about the fact that I wished it was a little longer.
Because this movie's really funny, and I really was hoping it was going to be longer.
Jessica White would later go on to become friends with Hank Williams III.
Hank Williams the third.
Hank the Third. He's actually in the second movie. Not Jessica Goes to Hollywood, but the White documentary.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which was also produced by Johnny Knoxville and Jeff Tremaine.
Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah. So, I highly recommend watching The Dancing Outlaw over that one on myself, personally. I think that the second one is all negative, where The Dancing Outlaw wasn't.
I haven't seen the second one, so...
On that note, we both give the Dancing Outlaw a 4 out of 5 and say check it out. Alright.
Yep.
There's only one more thing to say in this show video.
Back to the fish jumps. It's over.